I think what the market needed was a long weekend, and that's what it's getting here. And investors came into this year with a plan, and that plan may have been, hey, I'm going to index, that's going to solve all my problems, but we know that didn't work for them. Or it may have been, I'm going to focus on the FANG stocks, but the FANG stocks didn't work for them, those supercharged growth names, and we see how that didn't work. So given changing market conditions, they need to change the plan. You know, as Mike Tyson said, everyone has a plan till they get punched in the mouth, and investors got punched in the mouth this year. But we've got really the same persistent and nagging concerns that have been hanging over this market. Oil, oil, oil. Fed, Fed, Fed. China, China, China. And they've been out there for so long that they're priced in. They're not only priced in for recession. In the case of oil or the emerging markets, they're probably priced in for a depression in some cases. I mean, look at the emerging market currencies and look how low oil is even compared to where it was in '08 or in other recessions. So I think for those investors, you can start to look at some areas that are priced for the recession.
Such as?
And I think that's where you get paid for that risk.
Like what?
Yeah.
Well, it's interesting that you reported this morning that the highest probability for economists since 2011 for a recession. How did that recession of 2011 go? Do you remember it? I remember it because there was no recession in 2011. But you had a correction in anticipation of a recession that didn't happen. Just like the recession of 1997 Russian ruble crisis, 1998 Asian financial crisis. They didn't happen. So you've priced these areas, commodities, emerging markets, emerging market currencies.
But the market fell 18% in 1998. Even if the economy doesn't move, you can still lose a ton of money. We're only down 10 or 11% at this point.
Except look at the emerging markets. They're down a lot more. Look at oil. It's down on par with those levels. So focus on those areas that are already pricing in that recession rather than trying to hide in the few areas that are working, which is the mistake many investors are making. Focus on what's cheap in this market as opposed to what's expensive.